Is Matthew Stafford secretly planning his exit, or are we witnessing the greatest long-term setup in NFL history? The rumors swirling around Los Angeles right now are nothing short of chaotic. And if you haven't been paying close attention to the latest behind-the-scenes interviews, you are missing the most critical chapter of the 2026 season before it even kicks off. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button if you want the fastest NFL updates on the planet. There is a massive storm of speculation regarding the Rams' quarterback room. We have two major pieces of information that just dropped. Kyren Williams finally broke his silence on the team's outlook, and Matthew Stafford himself appeared on a major national sports broadcast to clear the air about his contract, his future, and the elephant in the room, the arrival of Ty Simpson. You might be asking yourself, is this locker room actually united, or is the tension behind the scenes worse than we think? To get to the bottom of this, we have to look at what Kyren Williams told the media insiders yesterday. He didn't hold back when the conversation turned toward his quarterback. When asked how much longer he thinks Stafford can perform at an elite level, Kyren's answer was absolute gold. He didn't just say he was a fan. He essentially threw down the gauntlet, claiming Stafford can play for as long as he wants to. But here is where the curiosity gap gets interesting. Kyren didn't just praise the quarterback. He broke down exactly how the offense is built to keep him upright. He listed the offensive line, the receivers, and the running backs, but he made sure to highlight the tight end room specifically. This is a massive tell. It proves that the organizational philosophy we've heard about isn't just corporate talk. It is being lived out by the guys in the trenches. Kyren is clearly buying in. But wait until you hear exactly what he had to say about how the team is treating the rookie Ty Simpson, because it completely destroys the narrative that the veterans are icing him out. First, I want to hear from you. Who is actually to blame when the media starts these locker room drama narratives? Is it the front office for not being transparent enough, or is it just fans craving chaos? Drop a name and your theory in the comments below. Now let's talk about the rookie. Kyren Williams described Ty Simpson as a sponge. He noted that Simpson has been shadowing the veterans, studying the playbook, and soaking up every ounce of knowledge he can from Stafford. When you have a high-energy, high-production guy like Kyren publicly endorsing a rookie, it sends a message to the rest of the league. The Rams aren't just building for today, they are actively mentoring the next generation. It's a masterclass in culture, and quite frankly, it's refreshing to see. However, the real controversy isn't about the rookie's work ethic, it's about Stafford's longevity. When Stafford sat down for his interview, he seemed relaxed, soaking in the Los Angeles sun, but his words carried a lot of weight. He talked about his new deal and his excitement for the upcoming season, but he dropped a line that has everyone talking. He mentioned, hopefully some more football after that, when referring to his current commitment. Does that mean he's retiring? Does it mean he wants to chase a ring elsewhere? Or is he just being a realist about the brutal nature of the NFL? This is where things get tricky. At 38 years old, the human body doesn't always cooperate with a quarterback's ambition. Stafford knows the reality of his situation better than any analyst on television. He isn't making promises he can't keep, and he's certainly not falling into the trap of overcommitting to a timeline that might change based on his health or the team's performance. But here is the kicker that might just silence the doubters. We finally got the answer we've been waiting for. What is the relationship between Stafford and Ty Simpson? The rumors suggested that Stafford was unhappy, perhaps even resentful of the team drafting a high-profile rookie. But when asked directly if he's been working with Simpson, Stafford's answer was a total shutdown of that drama. He mentioned that he has been in the meeting rooms and on the practice field with him, pouring as much knowledge into the kid as possible. He even joked about the transition, referencing Simpson's college days at Alabama. He told the kid, "I really enjoyed watching you play. You were just in the wrong jersey." It's a classic, lighthearted, veteran-to-rookie jab. It shows there is absolutely no bad blood. If you are still sitting there thinking that the Rams' quarterback room is a disaster, you aren't paying attention to the right people. You are choosing to ignore the direct testimony of the guy who is actually in the building. When the leader of your team, the Super Bowl champion, the veteran, the future Hall of Famer, is actively coaching up the replacement, it's time to stop looking for a conspiracy and start respecting the process. This team isn't the dysfunctional mess that some talking heads want you to believe it is. You don't sustain success in this league by being disconnected. You succeed by having a plan, and it is becoming increasingly clear that Stafford, Sean McVay, and the front office are all reading from the exact same page. If Stafford is on board with the plan, why are so many fans still struggling to get on board with it? It's a valid question. Maybe it's just the natural anxiety of moving on from a legend, or maybe it's the fear that the window is closing. But regardless of the reason, the facts remain the same. The veteran wants the rookie to succeed, the players are united, and the culture is clearly holding strong. We are going to keep tracking this story throughout the entire offseason. As we move closer to the start of the year, the noise is only going to get louder. There will be more hot takes, more insider reports about hidden tension, and more attempts to create drama where there isn't any. But here, we are going to stick to the reality of what is happening on the field and in the film room. If you are as hyped as I am for the real games to start, and you are tired of all the off-field chatter, make sure you are locked in here for the next episode. We have a lot more to cover, and we are going to dive deep into the specific schemes and positional battles that will define the upcoming season. Again, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button to let the algorithm know we want real, high-octane NFL content. I appreciate you sticking with me through the analysis, and I will see you in the very next video where we will break down the latest updates from the practice field. Stay tuned.